top, blaze, platinum 21 onyx, all of the above. Shawty's so right. That pussy so fine. Oh, fucking so fine. I'm trying to have you singing. Shawty just be digging me, she hanging with a player C. Outset plum bitch, tryna ram me, can't you see? Yeah, hit fresh up in them Louis kicks, still beating it. Got a brick up on my wrist, I'm fresher than a mannequin. Show you how my swag is. To my condo, Ricky say my ad libs. Girl, this is fresh, shawty, you can get it right now. Work that shit right now. Do your thing right now. Hit that stay right now. Right now, right now. Do your thing right now. Hit that stay right now. Do that shit right now. So she's so tired. That pussy so fine. Oh, fucking so fine. I'm trying to have you singing. Heard about you. You heard about me. Get up. Why? Cause I had some shit. Back at you. Bad girl. Is it bad that I never made it up? I never did. But I shouldn't have accepted. Bad girl. I prove it to you. Can't promise that I could take. Cause I had some issues. I won't commit. I haven't been in the life. Said I'd be bad. No, to you. Lil J on the track, nigga. Hey, you already know. It's your boy Lil Scrap. Finna have the whole motherfucking world rocking in this bitch. Cooking shouts. Check out. I get this shit rock for you. Then wait and skip. She rock for you. Then wait and skip. She rock for you. She rock for you. She rock for you. Then wait and skip. Hey, look at them hips. I like how she rock it. She bring that thing over into the ground. She gon' drop it and pop it hard as she can. Got me hard in the pants because she all in her stance, doing her motherfucking dance, man. Look buddy cute in the face.
What's up, everybody? What's going on, y'all? Everybody, what's going on? I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year to everybody. Also, I do not own any copyrights to any of this music that I am playing. If you are under the age of 18, please do not be on this channel. This is the 18 and older channel. Happy New Year, everybody. And like I said, I do not own any copyrights to any of the music that I am playing. This is the 18 and older channel. So if you are under the age of 18, I need for you to exit off of this channel. But I'll be right back, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I've been on this live. But shit, you know, your girl been a little busy, dibbling, dabbling here and there. But, like I said, Happy New Year to everybody. I'm going to let the music play for a little quick second, let everybody get off up in here. Yes, I will be turning the chat on so I can chat it up with everybody, see what everybody been up to. You know, those of you that got love for your girl RedB'ull, you know what I'm saying? I'll definitely be turning the chat on in a second. But I'm going to let this music ride for a minute, let everybody get off up in here. And we're gonna chat it up a little bit, everybody.
She rock her hips to the bay. She take a sip and she wait and wanna get with Lil J. After she dance on that pole, I pull my can so quick and fast when that ass hit the floor.
Now I got 32 flavors of that bootylicious bubble gum. Raspberry, grape, cherry, come and get this honey bun. Yummy, yum, baby, not your ordinary lady. Known to drive a nigga crazy, Willy Wonka wanna pay. On the daily, off the hills, and rock my heels, to shake my skittles, soda pop it, watch it sizzle. Man, this chick right here for shizzle, smoking on the highest drizzle. Wanna taste it just a little, rock my hips and make it wiggle, waving, sipping in the
I like it when she rock her hips, then wave and skip. She rock her hips, then wave and skip. She rock her hips, she rock her hips, she rock her hips, then wave. I like it when she rock her hips, then wave and skip. She rock her hips, then wave and skip. She rock her hips, she rock her hips, she rock her hips, then wave. I like it when she show me she can rock and roll and drop it to the floor. That's a slow, shout is all pro. That's the way to go. Tell her booty who we got a nigga glancing every time that ass react. I thought her pretty cat. Give me that backhand. Don't add on the bill. You got me enticed by the way you run them hips. You's a trip, girl doing all them tricks. That's what's up. I like that shit a lot. Come and holla at us.
I'm the top-notch glamour chick. Tell me if I throw it at you, baby, can you handle it? Quick to cause it's rushing if I hate her, wanna run they lip. Step up in the club and have some whispering, goddamn she did. Take it to the bar, hypnotic and Hennessy is on my list. Seductively moving my body, now watch me rock my hips. Take a sip of the goose, I'm looking good, a little lavish. Big boy pimpin', poppin', dippin', now tell me I'm not the baddest.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, check it out. I ain't not. Y'all heard what she said. Hey, A-Town. Okay. See, they got me over here rocking my hips and all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she need to tell y'all that one more time. Tell them that one more time. Let them know what you're doing.
I'm the top-notch glamour chick. Tell me if I throw it at you, baby, can you handle it? Quick to cause it's rushing if I hate her, wanna run they lip. Step up in the club and have some whispering, goddamn she did. Take it to the bar, hypnotic and Hennessy is on my list. Seductively moving my body, now watch me rock my hips. Take a sip of the goose, I'm looking good, a little lavish. Big boy pimpin', poppin', dippin', now tell me I'm not the baddest.
I walk in the club and she wobbling and shaking. I wanna take her to the house. So my players start breaking in. I'm motherfucking bad like a player supposed. Goddamn, little buddy, touch your toes. Goddamn, little buddy, take off your clothes and let me see that apple bottom in that brown booty hole. Shout it, slide up and down on that pole. That B.I.B. side, motherfucker. I like it when she rock her hips, then wave and skip. She rock her hips, then wave and skip. She rock her hips, she rock her hips, she rock her hips, then wave. I like it when she rock her hips, then wave and skip. She rock.
Yeah, come on. Tease me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You got what I want and what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please. Tease me, baby. Turn around and just tease me.
Like I said, I do not own any copyrights to any of the music that I am playing. I do not own any copyrights to any of the music that I am playing. Hey, I brought 2020 in. I'm talking about on my grown and sexy tip, baby. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I came in 2020 on that grown and sexy tip. You know what I'm saying? I was just grown over here. You know, I was on that grown and sexy. So I'm gonna be on that grown and sexy for the 2020. I sure am. You know, we all gonna be on our shit for the 2020. You know what I'm saying? I'm be on that grown and sexy though for the 2020. You know what I'm saying? I'll get somebody to wipe your girl up for the 2020. That's right. Yeah, y'all heard me. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of little candidates here and there. But you know what I'm saying? What's up, live? What's up, everybody? But I came in 2020 on my grown and sexy. I don't know how y'all brought y'all 2020 in. Some went to church, some, went to the club, whatever the case may be. I just hope that everybody this year had the best year of their life. But I'm going to chat it up with y'all in a second. We're going to chat it up about, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk to the live about a couple of different things, Sound good, it's all gonna be good. I mean, I'm gonna be mindful as possible. I'm gonna be very mindful as possible. But we gonna chat it up live. We gonna chat it up. Hey live, I ain't talked to live in a minute. But like I said, I will be cutting the chat on in a second. But we gonna let this ride, and I'll be back.
You know what I want and what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please. Lollipop poppin', twerking in some J's on the dance floor. No in the way. I take my time with it. Bring you close to me. Don't want no young dumb. Better pick me like we listen to the Jodeci. I was trying to lay low, taking it slow. When I'm picking again, hey, gotta celebrate. If your man look good, better put him away. If you can sweat the weave out, you shouldn't even be out. There no reservations at the woo. You gon' I'm gonna ride it, do it just how you like it tonight. And after that, let's do it one more time. Girl, I ain't one for begging, but now you got me begging. Please me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You got what I want and what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please. Please me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You got what I want and what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please. What is so loud? What is so soft? Bet you wanna smack it again. Hey, let me demonstrate. Hit it one time, make it levitate. Zack, 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 zack. Bro, watch out now. Yo, basura. Ochata. I'm gonna ride it, do it just how you like it tonight. And after that, let's do it one more time. Girl, I ain't one for begging, but now you got me begging. Please me, babe. Turn around and just tease me, babe. You got what I want and what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please. Come on back and look for me. Ooh, twerking on me slowly. Girl, let me put this loving on you. You better say that, Credit don't pay that, yeah. On my back, like I do these records, break that. Tease me, baby. Turn around and tease me, baby. You got what I want and need, baby. Let me hear you say, please. Let me hear you say, please. Baby, turn around and tease me. Like that. Bounce that ass like that. Bounce that ass like that. Bend over, let me see it from the back. Like Beyonce, like Trina, like a big booty ass like Diva, like a stripper. Up and Let me see it from the back. Double shots of Hennessy. Let it get you groovy. Chick, chick, chick. Ay, ay, say, nigga, I don't wanna talk. Meet me at the bank, show me what you really bout. Niggas ain't real when the shit really count. That's why I keep my little cat in they mouth. Say, bitch, I don't got a cap. Everything I talk, yeah, I really did that. If you want beef, then my bitch gon' scratch. I'ma get the money, so I let her handle that. Woo, free JT, ayy, real bitches fuck with me. Ayy, I don't do shit for the free. Man, y'all niggas gotta pay me. Ayy, put some respect on my team. I'm the 1501 queen. Ayy, bitch, you better learn who run it, cause all this money gotta come through me. Ayy, I keep it realer than real. Fuck all the critics and fuck how they feel. I'm getting money, it is what it is. They wanna know how I did what I did. Don't worry about why I do what I do, bitch, cause I ain't worried about you, bitch. Nah, I don't wanna be cool, bitch. Still hanging with the same crew. Ayy, cut a nigga off and my checks got bigger. Rich bitch shit got a broke hoe bitter. How to any bitch, I'm the hardest in the litter. If you think she bad, put her in, let me get her. Y'all praising bitches that's doing the minimum. They put that check in my hand, now I'm killing them. Don't wanna link with these bitches, ain't feeling them. I knock the shit out that bitch like an enema. Yeah, I know these bitches want the recipe for this hot shit. I told them bitches I ain't gonna let one hater stop shit. I ain't gonna let no hater stop shit. Gucci down, these niggas love the way I rock shit. I'm a real rap bitch, this ain't no pop shit. Ay, yeah, these hoes know who to play with. On the internet, all with the gang shit. They love to talk hot shit with a lame bitch. But when they come around me, they don't say shit. Ay, your shit ain't pop, cause it ain't hot. Keep talking trash, I'ma come take your eyes straight to the top. You cannot reach me, ain't fucking these niggas, I'm making them eat me. Got that big budget with no major deal. Don't wanna fly out to go eat a meal. I am not signing for less than a meal. If you don't like it, then fuck how you feel. Dreams, fuck with Kel, J, Bone, what's the deal? In the session with them bands, bring them guns over here. I keep it realer than real. Fuck all them critics and fuck how they feel. I'm getting money, it is what it is. They wanna know how I did what I did. Don't worry about why I do what I do, bitch, cause I ain't worried about you, bitch. Nah, I don't wanna be cool, bitch. Still hanging with the same crew. Ay. Ain't no but pretty bitches thuggin' in the trap right now. But pretty bitches in the trap right now. Ain't no but pretty bitches thuggin' in the trap right now. Ain't no but pretty bitches thuggin' in the trap right now. Getting money on your hoes. Getting money on your hoes. No but pretty bitches thuggin' in the trap right now.
Man, look, it's 2020. Everybody check it out, check it out, check it out. Hey, if you off up in my bushes, if you off up in the chat, all my pretty bitches thugging in the chat right now. Okay. Alright, check it, everybody. If you off up in my bushes right now and you listening to this, man, you better turn up. You better turn up. If you up in my chat right now and you listening to RedB'ull, you better turn all the way up. Man, it's 2020. Turn up. I'm talking about we're going to turn up in a good way, though. Nothing but money and success for the 2020. I'm talking about if it don't make dollars, it definitely don't make sense. Okay? We all going to have a little bullshit along the way. But it's nothing but success and money for the 2020. Yes, RedB'ull is from Georgia. So y'all already know coming into the 2020, you know, my mama throw down everybody. She had made some chitlins. I don't like chitlins. They stink. But she made some chitlins. And she had ham. We had black eyed peas, cornbread, and collard greens. If you from down south, you already know your black eyed peas is for good luck and your collard greens is for plenty of wealth and money. Okay? So that's like a tradition that my family always have done every year coming into a new year. You always give thanks, you know, besides going to church or whatever. You always get things in. You always want to eat your black eyed peas and rice and your collard greens because you definitely want a lot of good luck for the new year, and you also want a lot of wealth and money. So y'all already know that I definitely had to eat plenty of that. I think I ate some leftovers too. Sure did. I need all that, all the money, all the good luck. So if you're from down south, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Even up north, even up north. But you know, I mean, nothing against up north people, but I'm just saying, you know, like y'all food kind of tastes a little different than down south, you know, food or whatever, you know. Like, to me, up north food, like, they don't have enough seasoning or something in their food. I don't know. It might just be me. But shout out to everybody that's up north, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with y'all, too. RedB'ull definitely rocking with y'all. But, you know, if you from down south, you know what I'm talking about, you know, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, you know, down south, then you already know what I meant when I said that. Um, so shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Um, I see much ain't really changed on these YouTube streets. Much ain't really changed on these YouTube streets. Um, this gonna be the last song that I'ma let ride. And then y'all already know we gonna chop it up real quick. I just wanna make sure everybody get off up in here. Just wanna make sure everybody get off up in here. Because it's gonna be some things that I'm going to say that some people going to want to, well, they're gonna want to hear it. They might be shocked to hear it. But they would, you know, they're gonna want to hear it. So I want to make sure everybody off up in here, you know, go grab all my people that don't like RedB'ull. Go tell them to come tune into this live, cause they might just be mentioned in this live, and not necessarily in a bad way. It could be good for some people, you know, but they might want to tune into this live. So we're gonna let this little song right here ride, and we're gonna get right into it.
Pretty bitches thugging in the trap right now. Hustling no work to make the cash right now. These are honest in the gutters in the dash right now. Tell that bitch to shut 'em off. I beat her ass right now, right now. I beat her ass right now. You see, I ain't got no patience, need it fast right now. I don't want my money, let her know I want it right now. I'm addicted to the paper, spin it all right now. Pretty bitches thugging in the trap right now. Ain't no pretty bitches thugging in the trap right now. Getting money on your hoes. Getting money on your hoes. Never pretty bitches thugging in the trap right now. Pretty bitches thugging in the trap right now. In the kitchen, water whipping like a boss right now. Bitches watching only cause I'm dripping sauce right now. I don't never pay attention, fuck the cost right now. Fuck the cost right now. Niggas thought that they was winning, but they lost right now. I've been on from the beginning, know you off right now. Always look like $250,000, fuck you God right now. Ain't no pretty bitches thugging in the trap right now. Ain't no pretty bitches thugging in the trap right now. Getting money on your hoes. Getting money on your hoes. Never pretty bitches thugging in the trap right now. Pretty bitches getting money on your hoes. Getting money on your hoes. Pretty bitches in the trap right now. Ain't no more pretty bitches in the trap right now. Pretty bitches in the trap right now.
All right. What's up, everybody? Hey, y'all. What's going on? So I'm gonna start off, with a little recap of 2019. A little recap of 2019. I am glad 2019 is over with. I really am. 2019 was one of the most hardest years of my life. 2019 was a hard year of my life. It really, really was. I mean, it was some good that came along with 2019. And it was some bad and hurtful, shocking things that happened in 2019. So I'm glad 2019 is over with. But it was one of the most hardest years of my life. That things happened that I would never forget. Some good things that happened in 2019 is that I actually had a big reflection of myself. I grew as a grown woman in a lot of different ways in 2019. But I also fell short in a lot of different ways in 2019. It was a lot of big reality checks for me personally in 2019 that will make a difference in 2020. I learned a lot about myself in 2019 that I didn't even realize about myself. I really did. Social media is just social media. But social media brought out the best in me, and it also brought out the worst in me. Social media for 2019 for me brought out the worst and the best. Some of the worst things that it brought out in me made me realize a lot about myself. That's going to make me grow to be a better me as a person in 2019. I realized in 2019 that maybe, well, no, I'm not going to say maybe. I learned that in 2019 that when it comes down to my attitude and listening, I have a bad way of communicating. I learned that a lot about myself, RedB'ull, that 2019, my communication skills when dealing with people is not at its best that it could be. And when I say that, I mean my personality is awesome because I have a awesome personality. I can talk to anybody. I'm, a bubbly person. But my attitude outside of my personality is very dark. It's very dark. And it will come across very, very angry. When it comes down to listening, in 2019, I realized that, and by it being a new year, in 2019, I have a problem with, it's not so much as that I'm not listening to a person when they're talking to me. I have a problem with cutting people off because I want them to understand where I'm coming from and my point and see it my way. But I realized going into 2020 that in 2019 I want people to see it my way, but I didn't see it other people's way. I have a bad problem with, I want you to understand my point, and my communication skills when trying to get somebody to understand my point is not good, because I will cut them off. And it's not so much as I'm not listening to them, I will block out what they're saying. And when I block out what people are saying when they're trying to get me to see their point, comes the bad attitude. And going into 2020, those are some things that I'm definitely going to work on. Because if I want somebody to see it my way, then when they're trying to get me to see it their way, and although they might have been wrong first, it's still a two-way street. Because if I'm not trying to see it their way and where they're coming from, then we would never come to a end result, a solution to the problem. So I'm going to try doing problem solving for 2020, which meaning I could come off sometime as self-centered, and dealing with social media when, people would get angry with me or whatever on social media or in real life. They would, we always go for something that we know about a person, that we would attack them on. And I realized going into 2020 that in 2019, especially on social media, that when people would say hurt people, or well, that's how a person act when they have been through, certain things like rape or child abuse, certain things in their past, or, that they have been through. I can see why people would consider some of the things I would say in actions as me being angry because of what I went through in my past. I can realize and see how those two things go along with each other, because my communication skills when trying to get others to see my point of view is not good. And I want them to listen to me, but me not listening to them and cutting them off, and then comes the bad attitude and the mean and hateful things, because I'm trying to get them to see my point. So since they're not listening, then I will resort into me saying mean things. Me not listening and blocking out. It's not so much as not listening, but blocking out what they are trying to say, and me see their point of view, but I want them to see my point of view. I can see how all of that ties in together, in which the saying, especially on social media, will hurt people. I can understand why people would think that, or why they would say that, in the true meaning of hurt people, because as I'm blocking them out, because I don't want to, I'm not paying attention to what they're saying to me and trying to get me to see their point. So therefore, I just block them out and I shut down and not see their point and become very, very, very self-absorbed, and then it becomes like a me thing. So I can see how people would think that you know my actions would result in things that a person has been through. So I understand the meaning of hurt people. And then with me by me being defensive and with a strong personality and a very, very, very blunt person, and there's nothing wrong with that, I can see, you know, a lot of things that they might be saying. So going into 2020, I am going to try and going into 2020, I'm gonna try and change the attitude. Still be me. I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna be swagged up. I'm still gonna have that attitude. It's just that with me having that attitude, it's just going to be. I'm just gonna tone it down some, shall I say? Not so much as